Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. 2018 Firewalls here, back with another MLB 9 Innings 26 video. And in today's video, guys, we are on the Blue Jays team, and we'll be going over a lot of different things. But before we start with our team, there was an important developer's note that was given to us recently. I'm pretty sure as of the last 3 or 2 days, this was added to the news. And I'm not going to go over everything in it, but there are some significant things that are going to happen in this upcoming year as we're starting 2026. A lot of events planned. It's the 10th year anniversary for this game coming up, so there's going to be a lot of 10th year anniversary events, I guess, according to them. There's also going to be game improvements with UI quality, visually, so I'm guessing there's going to be a huge UI overhaul. If there is, I am just hoping that it is not as bad as it was last time they did a UI overhaul, which was about 5 years ago at this point, back in 2021. And it got better eventually, but the first initial reaction to it, things didn't look as good, and then eventually improved it. But I hope it isn't the same situation. I hope the change isn't too drastic to where it's like, this doesn't look like 9 innings anymore, but we'll see what happens. There's going to also be different ways that the game developers are going to try and make the game more helpful and more easier and user-friendly for players, rather than people that are playing the game that are new figuring out the game on their own. You know, there's going to be a little bit more help with that, as far as like getting them to upgrade their players with overall intentions, and then eventually getting them eased into the skilling and the training and the different aspects of the game. I'm curious to see how that's going to play out. And a lot of these things that are tentative, by the way, the briefing here explains that all these things may not be implemented. There's going to be some new skills as well. Live season is going to have, or live season players are going to have a little bit more of an impact by the looks of things, as well as player of the month features being more than just 1 month. This is also the area where they talk about ceiling break, which is supposedly like another level above Black Diamond. It's not like a card type, I don't think, by what it's describing, but it is like a ceiling. Like, this is going to be the max level a player can be upgraded to. So I'm curious and very excited to see how ComTwist is going to, you know, improve all these different things, and they're going to add new players, and they're going to revamp the UI, and they're going to make the game a little bit more player friendly and easier to navigate, and then upgrading cards and new skills and just all these things. Please give me your guys' thoughts in the comment section. I'd love to converse with you about it. But that's all for there. If you want to read it, you can go to the home screen and go to the news on the bottom left of the home screen. But we are on the Blue Jays team, like I said, and let me guys just give you guys a quick update on the team. Not much has changed so far. We still have 3 team SIGs that aren't diamond. All of them are relief pitchers, and I have some really good news, and I have some slightly bad news. My Bruce Sutter here, who is my only legend player on this team, I have a secondary skill slot storage on him, and I got pitcher's chemistry on him, so I'm eventually looking to put him into my long relief role in place of Trevor Richards here, who's no longer in the game, and that will give me an added pitcher's chem bonus. And then eventually I'm looking to use one of my grade increase tickets that I get, whether it's from a special shop or the regular season open event, using it on a new relief pitcher and putting him in for Bruce Sutter. That way I can move him to the chemistry role. Some bad news though. I was trying to roll some blues on Robbie Ray. He had Fireballer, Boss, and Touch. Ended up getting Cleaning Up Your Mess, which is not terrible, but I had around 25 blues, and I was left with only 5. And I saw Untouchable like 2 more times, and then maybe Cleaning Up Your Mess once or twice, like Untouchable, as I was trying to upgrade him. So I'm stuck with a low amount of blues now. I'm not really looking to use them because I do want a significant amount of blues, and I haven't been able to save up any in the last month. I think I used them all on Robbie Ray, and it's been hard to get them back. Saving up those blues really takes a long time, by the way, especially when the events aren't happening as fast as they did back in like the fall last year. But anyway, this is what the inventory is looking like. We have prime player packs, which I'll be saving because new primes are supposedly going to get added. I don't know for sure. They may be getting added in the next 2 months or so, hopefully sooner rather than later. And then we have SIG player packs, including a 3,000 star SIG player pack. But let's get into this with our packs as usual. We still have the wheel event going on, which is going on for a bit longer than usual, I think, unless it's always gone on longer like this. I have my SIG pack from it already, got all the rewards. I'm just stocking up on premium player packs, gold lottery tickets, and condition drinks, but I'm hoping ComTwist drops another event pretty soon. There's also the player select event, which doesn't really help a lot of my teams, maybe except my Rockies team, which I will be using that on in the next time I'm on that team, which will be a live stream. Hopefully I can get that announced pretty soon. I'm still figuring out a date. It's probably going to be middle of February, just so you guys know, but looking forward to that and hoping that we can get a lot of good Rockies cards on that team. But for this team, as we get our first special card there's a Bruce Hurst vintage. I'm really looking for a first baseman or a DH or a batter that is like of high caliber, like Sean Green, Carlos Delgado, Jose Bautista. You got even Troy Glaus, who's a decent third baseman, but he's a good hitting card. He could be a DH. Then you also have players like some vintages. I believe there's, what's his name? John Olerud. And then you also have, I'm thinking of a darker skinned player from the 80s. Bartfield, I think, is his last name as well. I could also use Paul Molitor. That wouldn't be a terribly bad card, but I would honestly prefer someone else than Molitor to play first base, because he's not the best hitting first baseman. Great contact guy, but not great other stats like eye and power. Mike Lansing for the Nationals there. That's another cool vintage card. All right, we have about 30 more spots left. Let's do vintage player packs. I'd like a batter legend as well on this team to go for batter's chemistry. I'm hoping eventually to get a batter legend. Doesn't look like that'll happen today. No orange glow. And any Blue Jays? No Blue Jays. All right, there's a Nolan Ryan that I'd like on my Rangers team, and Jay Bell, who I already have as a SIG on my Pirates team, thankfully. All right, I think we'll do these 27 ultimates, and then we'll have to do combos, or we'll have to do special training. I'm currently only special training my pitcher's chem or batter's chem guy right now, which is Kevin Pillar. It'd be funny if I got him as a SIG, because knowing full well when I made him Black Diamond and upgraded him to Black Diamond to get chemistry on him, he's still in the game. He still has one SIG for the Blue Jays. And if I ended up pulling that, it would kind of make the Kevin Pillar Black Diamond useless for me. But so far, I've had him at least for 2 years as my Black Diamond batter's chem guy, and he's worked out very well. And I haven't gotten a SIG, so I always end up saying something about it though, and when I mention something, it will usually happen to where something that interferes with that in the pack opening will occur, and I'll have to replace him. But we'll see if that happens today. Let's do special training and then be right back. All right, let's get into Diamond player packs. Let's do the special team selective first and go Blue Jays. In other baseball news in real life though, as of late, Ryan Presley has just retired after 13 seasons in the major leagues, and I'm hoping that I can get him on my Astros team before they remove him from the game. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to my Astros team before they do. I have his prime, thankfully, but it would be nice to get his SIG. His SIG is not a top tier relief pitcher for the Astros. I think his best overall is 67 base, but it's pretty good. It's half decent. My bullpen for my Astros team is looking pretty nice with Billy Wagner, my Brian Abreu, and then I also have what's his name, Doug Jones, and then I have another SIG, I believe, waiting to be grade increased. Maybe that is Billy Wagner. But I noticed we just passed up a Marcus Semien there. Probably should have taken him, but that's all right. There's a Gerald's vintage card. I'm not really going to take him because I don't want to do a combo with him and use my stars. I wish there was an easier way to get more and more stars. I mean, there's plenty of ways to get stars in this game, like club and then ranked. You also got arcade. I don't really grind arcade that much unless I need the stars desperately, but there's so many places where you can spend stars, and honestly, half the time it is a struggle to get enough stars to make sure you can do combos and stuff. As we get our first prime, it is a Koji Uehara. That is nice. And speaking of primes that I don't have on my Blue Jays team, I don't have Carlos Delgado. I'm still searching for Troy Glaus. I could also use Kevin Gossman. I couldn't really use him, but I would like to have him as a collection thing. And speaking of collection, my brain's going all over the place right now. As I was talking about the new statement given out by the developers of the game that we looked at the beginning of the video, they talked about making the game more oriented around collecting cards rather than just, you know, getting the best players for your team. So I'm wondering how that's gonna pan out, because in the past, before they had the new UI overhaul and a lot of things with the game changed after 2020, there was an orient or a motive to actually collect cards, because there were rewards that you could get for collecting a certain amount. Like if you got all the MVPs or Hank Aaron Award winners, I mean, from like a season, you could get more points or extra points. It was hard to do because getting those players all as a diamond was not very practical back in the day, because diamonds were actually really hard to come by. But I'm thinking Comtuos has learned from that mistake in the past, and they're looking to bring that similar thing back. If any of you are OGs of the game that remember where you could go to the team achievements and you could actually grab like 5,000 coins for collecting, say, like an Adrian Beltre that won an award in like 2012 for the Silver Slugger, or 2016 for the Silver Slugger, or Hank Aaron Award. You guys know, ball, so to speak. This game has been around for 10 years now, which is ridiculous and crazy to think about. But it's also very exciting because there will be a lot of events, hopefully a lot of events, at least 2 they said, coming for the 10th anniversary. So I'm hoping it includes a lot of team selective signatures, grade increase ticket possibly, and a lot of other good stuff. Maybe a sig change ticket for the very first time. Getting my hopes very high on that one, but it could be a possibility. And if it is, I would gladly take a free sig change ticket. Very unlikely that it will happen. Very unlikely. That's their most prime and premium object in this game, other than maybe like a legend change ticket or special legend change select tickets or stuff that they never give out for free and only sell for real currency. But I'm very intrigued to see what the rewards will be, or the collectibles will be, from the new anniversary events for the 10th year anniversary. So let me know what you guys think it's going to be. I'm hoping for the best and the greatest. All right, those team selected diamonds weren't anything too special. I think I'm going to cut it with that on those packs and move on to the special packs. We're doing all 8 SIG player packs today. We didn't land a team SIG in our last Rangers video, which was kind of disappointing. So I'm hoping for a better turnaround here. Like I said, batter is of the utmost importance, but another starting pitcher could fit in the rotation if it's a good one. Another bullpen piece could actually almost round out my full bullpen. Let's look at this first card. It's a gold here, and we get a Chien-Ming Wang, 67 Chien-Ming Wang. This is another bad Chien-Ming Wang. He only has 1 good year. I feel like I've seen him too many times in this game, and do not know why he has a SIG. Anyway, last 7 signatures, no diamonds. We'll be doing combos. I have 2 diamond SIGs in my reserves right now, those being Alex Bregman and Wilson Contreras, so we'll be comboing them away, hoping we can get another diamond to get a 3 diamond combo. But we get Emilio Pagan as our first SIG right there from the 7, new from 2025, good relief pitcher for the Reds. Let's do the far top right. Next, we get an Alan Trammell. I just said Al for short. 72 base overall SIG for the Tigers. Tigers SIGs are pretty rare, but that's pretty nice right there. I think that might be one of their highest overall SIGs for batters. All right, bottom right silver now. We get a Mookie Betts 2016. I could use that for my Red Sox team, and a Kraft. I have that exact same one on my team at the current moment as well. Let's do the gold. You know what? Let's throw the gold in the middle here. What is this gold? It is a Jay Bell for the Pirates. All right, I have him on my Pirates team, so no sweat with that one. 3 more remaining SIGs. Come on, Blue Jay, please. We get a Bob Lemon 1952, 71 base. Not the greatest Cleveland pitcher. Honestly, you would craft that. I would craft that if I had a Cleveland team to get a better overall pitcher. Bottom middle silver is a White Sox. Okay, that is the newest White Sox reliever, Mike Vasil from last year. 66 base, half decent. Not anything too crazy, but 2 new SIGs out of this bunch. And the final SIG, top left, is a Marcelo Zuna from 2024. Yet again, no team cards, which is kind of upsetting. But let's see if we can turn it around with the combos. Let me intermediate grade increase these cards, and then we'll do the combos. All right, we should have a good amount of combos here. Let's start off with the golds. Let's go with the Grandy Man, Wang, and Emilio Pagan. 3, 2, 1. First combo is another Detroit Tiger. That's our 3rd Tiger that we've seen. Or actually, 2nd Tiger, not including Curtis Granderson. That is Max Scherzer from 2014. I think he has 2 identical years with the Tigers, 2013 and 14. He may have a 2012 card. I don't know for sure, though, with Detroit. but I know he has a lot of good Nationals years. Let's do the 2 Tigers, and let's do an all AL Central combo. Trammell Scherzer and Lemon. 3, 2, 1. This one gives us a San Diego Padre, Nick Martinez. I have pulled this card as a diamond before, several years back actually. I think I got him as a diamond on my Dodgers team, right before I pulled my Tyler Anderson sig, which was pretty sick. All right, let's do it. We have at least 3 more combos, I think. All right, let's do all modern cards here. Ozuna, Betts, and Vasil. 3, 2, 1. We got a Byron Buxton, another AL Central team for the Minnesota Twins. This is not his best signature year now. He has a better one, finally. His second sig from 2025 is better than this. I think at a 70 base overall. This was his only sig in the game for the longest time, and now is no longer his only sig. All right, 2 more combos. Can this one be a diamond before we do our last combo, or a Blue Jay, please? Any Blue Jay but Teoscar Hernandez here. 3, 2, 1. This is a National Patrick Corbin from 2020. That is his bad year from the Nationals. His best year is 2019. And again, we hit a strike. And can we not strike out, please, with this last combo? Contreras, Bregman, and Corbin. Last one of the evening is another Cub. It is a diamond, though. It is a Chris Bryant 2015. That is not a good card. He has a better 2016 year and 2017, I think. 2019, I think he also has a sig, but one of those is a 66 base overall as well. So, unfortunately, again, no Blue Jays. Hymathy 2.0, thank you for being in the chat here and noticing. I see you. But unfortunately, we did not get a good Blue Jays card. We'll have to check again next time, and hopefully we can get a good Blue Jays card. But it is the winter, it is the off season, it is cold, and it is pretty dry, which is kind of antithetical, if that's the right word to use. It's a oxymoron. It's cold and it's dry. There can be dry cold. Anyway, I'm talking about nonsense. It is basically no SIGs for the past several videos, and I do want to be special training certain cards, but I can't upgrade my 3 bullpen SIGs because I don't have a grade increase. It's actually 30 more days until I can get a grade increase from the regular season open event. So let me know who you guys think I should grade increase first. I have Jansen, Ryan, and then Chad Green. Definitely leaning more towards Ryan and Jansen rather than Green, even though Green is only a 1-year card. He may be out of the game soon. I don't know if he's signed with a team or if he's playing for a team right now. So this would be a cool card to keep. But I do appreciate you guys watching. Again, let me know your thoughts about the new things that are coming in 2026 for this game. What are your expectations, and what do you guys think CompTwist is going to do moving forward this year? But thank you again for watching, guys. If you did enjoy the video, please leave a like down below, hit share, and subscribe. Feel free to check out the other MLB 9 Innings videos or YouTubers in my description box. They make great videos. I know you guys would enjoy their content, and they would really appreciate your support. You can also check out my social media platforms that I have linked in the description, and they are Instagram, Reddit, and Discord. Feel free to check out my extra MLB 9 Innings content there as well. But with that said and done, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and don't forget, God bless you guys. Jesus loves you guys, and he died for your sins. If you believe in Jesus, guys, he'll save you from your sins, and he'll give you a hope in heaven for eternity. Put your faith in Jesus, guys. It's the best thing you can do. And with that being said, I'll catch you all in the next video.